I'm sorry.
No, I'm sorry.
It wasn't your fault.
It wasn't anybody's fault. It just happened. Things like this happen. It happens. That's life.
Not like I didn't like it. I liked it, Did you?
I loved it.
You did? You loved it?
Well, I always love it. Don't you?
Oh, I didn't know you loved it.
Don't you?
Sometimes I love it, sometimes I tolerate it.
Well, that kind of hurts my feelings.
It wasn't meant to hurt your feelings, Dash. If it hurt your feelings, that's more to do with it being the truth. You do want the truth, don't you?
Do you?
Of course.
Well, I feel like when we see each other, Magdalena,
Yes? What?
if we don't, you feel unattractive.
Well, I do feel unattractive now that you mention it. I feel fat.
How do you suppose that makes me feel?
How does that make you feel?
Well, how am I supposed to feel attracted to someone who doesn't feel attractive?
You don't feel attracted to me?
I don't feel anything to you right now. We're talking about how you feel.
You don't feel attracted to me.
That's not what I said. If you listen to me, you realize what I say. You make me say things I'm not actually saying.
Ever thought that maybe the reason you don't feel attracted to me has more to do with the fact that you don't find me attractive anymore?
No, that's not it.
Then what?
You could let loose.
What?
You could let loose more.
I let loose all the time.
You used to let loose. You used to love letting loose. I used to love that about you. You were the first woman I knew who could let loose in that way. In that way, it made you sort of a man.
What does that mean?
It doesn't mean anything.
What the heck does that mean?
It doesn't mean... It means... Look, it means exactly what it means, okay? Everything doesn't have to have a meaning.
Well, it actually does.
That sort of thinking is, I think, a sickness.
You're right. I don't love it.
What?
I don't love it anymore. I was speaking for out of habit, or, I don't know, politeness when I said I tolerated it. I don't even tolerate it anymore. I hate it.
I see. What? Am I doing something wrong?
You're not the problem here, Dash.
Oh, so do you think maybe you're the problem?
Could be. Could be me.
And what is it exactly you don't like about it?
The way it feels.
Well, that's... Geez. That makes me feel... That's just wrong. You should love how it feels, even if all else goes wrong.
What else fails? What's the all else that could possibly fail here?
I don't know. Our trust, our intimacy, our lines of communications.
God, I love it when you talk like a woman.
Okay, hey, they're just words.
They're abstract. Everything's abstract.
If we're not abstract, how are we ever going to wrap our... How are we... I don't know.
We communicate. We're communicating right now. I mean, yes, people could communicate more. That would be nice. This whole world could use a little more face-to-face. But considering what you and I have to deal with here...
What do we have to deal with?
All the obstacles to the...
What obstacles?
I wish...
What?
I wish I had a baby. I wish there was a world war. Dear Lord, send us war in our time. A Great Depression to live through. An economic one. Something we all had to face as a culture. There would at least be something to focus on. Something besides ourselves. Which, if you look closely enough, isn't anything at all. There isn't anything there. I could be anyone here. Had a few things been different in my life, I could be anyone in the future. I could be anyone in this room. Either or. Take your pick. What were we talking about? Sex?
I do it alone. I do it alone all the time. Too much. When I don't do it, I feel stronger. I feel, I don't know, moral. But I keep doing it all the same, on a more or less daily basis. Last Tuesday I did it 3 times, in succession, and when I was done, I felt like a sucked orange. Something in me felt depleted. I don't mean depleted, I mean dead. Suddenly, I felt like I couldn't feel anything anymore, and it felt good. And then I began to cry, and I felt this feeling that there was somebody else there, and she had these arms like wings, and she laid them out over mine. Forget.
Keep going.
You don't understand.
You were feeling lonely and... You were feeling... And?
You can't understand.
You were and... You know what I think? I think we need to get to know each other all over again.
Alright, you're right. Let's not talk anymore.
I'm sorry.
No, I'm sorry.
It's not your fault.